Hurricanes, tornadoes, they wreak havoc, impacting thousands. There's no way to stop them. That's why we call them natural disasters. A power plant leaks, a gas line explodes, a bridge collapses. Those are disasters too, man-made disasters. And when criminals hack open a data network, impacting the privacy and finances of millions of people, that's a disaster too, man-made and preventable. During the busy holiday shopping season in 2013, one of the world's largest retailers experienced a disaster, a security breach, when hackers broke in through an outside contractor, a small heating, ventilation, and air conditioning company that had been given access to the retailer's network. Moving from less sensitive to highly sensitive network areas, they ultimately gained access to the records of over 100 million of the store's shoppers. Settlement damages totaled millions. And the damage to the retailer's brand? Incalculable. And like all man-made disasters, this was preventable. In every corporate network, one of the most important security measures is isolation. Traffic gets segmented based on the nature of the data, the type of traffic, the source, or other factors. Once network traffic is isolated, an effective dead end is created. In the event someone gains access to that segment, they can't go any further. Unfortunately, in most businesses, isolating traffic this way can be a challenge. Most businesses have hundreds or even thousands of devices and machines. Most are not under direct control of IT. Provisioning individual ports and network-wide isolated pathways for these devices is time-consuming and complicated, not to mention the difficulty that comes with monitoring all of these devices and connections. So companies often don't do it. In effect, to keep operating at the speed of business, they trade off security. But what if there was a solution that gave you both, business speed and security, that made it easy for non-IT staff to easily and securely attach devices to the network, allowing IT to focus on policies and the strategic elements of the business? Now there is. Avaya's SDN-Fx next-generation architecture for network security and agility. For example, in a hospital, a member of the medical staff could securely bring an imaging device online by simply plugging it into something called an Avaya Open Networking Adapter, or ONA for short, that pairs the two devices into the SDN workflow application. The SDN application and controller, upon recognizing the imaging device, apply the IT-defined security profile and segment to the ONA, automatically provisioning the device into an isolated imaging network for flow control and enhanced isolation. The imaging traffic on this network is now completely segmented from other network traffic, and the device is only permitted to communicate with the imaging server in the data center. If the device is disconnected and/or moved to another location, the old connection parameters are torn down. When the device and ONA are plugged into a new port, they are automatically configured back into the correct, secure imaging network. Using the SDN application, technicians, medical staff, IT, and others can be given secure access to perform inventory management functions, significantly easing the burden of tracking thousands of devices. The net effect? You now get a new level of flexibility across your enterprise. With the secure mobility delivered by Avaya SDNfx, your network can be segmented and devices securely onboarded, disconnected, moved, and reconnected as business needs dictate. You might be a retailer meeting PCI requirements as you deploy new point-of-sale systems across your sales floor, a manufacturer connecting devices on the factory floor, a hospitality company relying on secure video surveillance. Any business moving more applications onto the network, including HVAC systems, can benefit from the speed, flexibility, and security of Avaya SDNfx. Hopefully, the day never comes when your company experiences a disaster, but it's likely that every day your IT staff is addressing the trade-offs between security and business speed. Now there's a better way. SDNfx from Avaya.